finally broke free from the chains of the British rule. The air was filled with joy and celebration, but it was also necessary to build a strong and united nation. For nearly 200 years, India had been ruled by the British, who had who had left behind a fragmented country with deep economic struggles and social inequalities. The leader of the newly independent India knew that the country needed a strong foundation that would ensure a set of rules, justice, equality and progress for all. This foundation was to be its constitution. But writing this constitution was not an easy work. To achieve this, a group of brilliant minds came together and formed a constituent assembly, which would be responsible for drafting this historic document. The Constituent Assembly included many diverse groups of leaders of different religions, regions and communities of India. It included Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, Rajendra Prasad, Sarojini Naidu and others. Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar was chosen as the chairman of the drafting committee, and today he is known as the father of the Indian Constitution. His leadership and deep understanding played a crucial role in shaping India's democratic framework. The drafting of the Indian Constitution was not a short work. The Constituent Assembly first met on December 9, 1946. For 3 years, they debated and discussed for the governance of the new nation. Their goal was to create a constitution that reflected India's rich heritage. Finally, on November 26, 1949, the drafting was completed. Therefore, this day is known as the Constitution Day of India. However, the Indian Constitution officially came into effect on 26 January 1950. Therefore, 26 January is celebrated as the Republic Day of India. The Indian Constitution is unique in many ways. It declared India to be sovereign, socialist, secular and democratic republic. The Indian Constitution also introduced universal adult suffrage, allowing every citizen above the age of 18 to vote regardless of caste, gender and economic background. One of the most remarkable features of the Indian Constitution is the commitment to liberty, justice and fraternity. These values are enshrined in the preamble. One of the most significant part of the Indian Constitution is the features of the fundamental rights section, including right to equality, right to freedom, right to education, right against exploitation, cultural and educational right, right to constitutional remedies. Today the Constitution is the longest written constitution of the world, with 470 articles divided into 25 parts. Despite the many challenges India has faced, such as economic crisis, wars and social inequality, the Constitution has remained strong and has protected the right of millions of people. And India remains a country where people have the power to shape their own future. And so, the Constitution is not just a book of laws, but as the voice of the people, guiding, protecting and reminding every citizen that true freedom lies in unity, justice and equality. Thank you.